Welcome back to Green to Garden. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to seed. Very easy and simple. I do it every year and I get good harvest and production. First thing first, you got to figure out what type of plant we're going to plant for spring weather. You do not want to mistake and plant summer crop for spring weather because it's not going to survive with the colder weather. This is it right here. Find a location in your home where you have big space that you can start set up every single thing you need. We're going to go through a checklist. First of all, you need seeds, seeding tray, soil, and you need some name tags, markers to write it down, and we're going to use a spray bottle after we plant everything. So that's basically what you need to start off, and a good growing light. Like this light right here, that's not enough, and that's way too high from the ground. So we need lights that are going to come really low so we do not get any kind of like leggy seedlings problem. So now it's coming up to springtime, so these are some of the plants that you could go ahead and plant for springtime. Also, check in the description box below. I'm going to leave a bunch of the names just in case you want to save them or snap a picture. So anything from beetroot, carrots, radish, turnips, cauliflower, broccoli, kale, Swiss chard, Brussels sprout, and this is from a company called Soul Right Seed. I did use this company before. Very good quality, good grown production. Any type of lettuce, romaine lettuce, green leaf, whatever you want to grow lettuce will survive. Any type of herbs from basil, parsley, cilantro. Next thing, you want to make sure you get seeding trays. Whether if you're going to be planting a lot, you could get bigger seeding trays. You're planting not much, you could use smaller one. Make sure you have seeding trays with holes. This is from Vego Garden. These are heavy duty, really good, high grade quality. This will last for years. We have the standard, the jumbo one. You get bigger space, you could plant more seeds in here, and this will give you a longer growing time, so you could transplant till later. So you could do 1 seed to 2 seed. You could do 2 to 4. 4 is pushing it, so I will stick with like 2 to 3 for the jumbo. Small one, I recommend 1 to 2. Do not go more than 2, or as I said, you're going to be transplanted really early. When it comes up to soil, you don't need anything fancy or expensive. Just get some loose soil potting mix, or even like seed in soil what they sell on Amazon. Check in the description. I'm going to leave that link below. You don't need anything like crazy because seeds will germinate no matter what. If you wet a paper towel and you put a seed, it will germinate. So now all this is from Vego Garden. What I like about the dome cover one, these are a big plus. After you plant all your stuff I'm going to show you, you take the cover and you cover it. Is basically trapping the heat, the humidity inside will give you a faster growing production if you want your seedling to germinate really fast. This one here, you have like the self-water seed tray in the bottom. You can pour a lot of water here and the roots will absorb the water from the bottom. So that's a great idea, just in case you're working a lot and you don't want to water, or you're not going to get a chance to water. Just pour extra water in this one. So that's a pretty good an idea right here. This is what I love about them too. They have this new seed popper, which you could, I'm going to show you right now, pop in all the seeds, and then you just put the seeds in there, and this helps pops out the seedlings. So now the first thing we're going to do, we're going to fill up this tray. We're going to fill up all this tray with soil. I'm going to show you guys an idea how I fill it up. Loose up your soil, don't be afraid, and you want to make sure to settle in. You could water your soil before, like spray some water. But what I like to do, I like to seed first, plant the seed first, and then water. And what do? Read the back here. It tells you how much days it germinate. Look, like this tells you 5 to 17 days. This will tell you the soil temperature, and it tells you how deep to plant it and stuff, spacing. So that's pretty cool. So most plants you could plant 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. You could plant down. Normally I do 1/2 inch. And what you could use, and what I do, the same marker right here. You come in the middle. If you're doing 1 seed and you go 1/2 inch, you average about 1/2 inch down like that. I did the big one right there. You can see how to fill. And I got this right here. So what do? You just put it on top like that. Press it down. Basically making going down about 1/2 inch there. So this way, easy to seed. Now, if you're going to seed the whole thing, one plant, this is easy to do. If you're going to label different, I suggest then you remove it. Now, if I want, all I have to do is just put the seeds in here. Important, whatever seed you're going to plant, make sure you write on the tag so you know exactly what you planted. What you have to do, open up and put one seed, or if you want to do 2, I'm just going to do 1 seed each. And when you finish, close this back after and save it for next season. This will last for years to come. You finish seeding and you got your name tags. What I do, I like to get some more soil and kind of like go over on the top like this, right through. So we cover everything back with soil. Get your hand a spray bottle and want to make sure you spray this really well. Never let your soil run too dry, but then you don't want to overwater it too much. If you see it's getting like green, that's overwater, but you want to make sure you keep it moist. This way your seed will germinate, because without water, it will not germinate. So we're gonna spray this real well, soak it really well from top to bottom. Here I just finished doing a bunch and I have the clear dome. So what we're gonna do, put this over here, cover it down, keep the heat, the humidity trapped in the air, which will give us a faster production, right? A growing production once we trap the heat in there. Look how nice that looks right there. All right, so I got that one right here, and I got this. I got a lot more to go. Maybe I'll continue tomorrow. But this is my growing rack right here, and tonight I will be putting on the lights right there. I'm gonna put on the lights. I'll leave it on for like 6 to 8 hours. The lights, that's how it looks. You need a growing light or some kind of light really good and close to the top. You do not want it too far, because then remember one thing: wherever the light goes, that's where the seedling is gonna go. If the lights are on the left, the seedling is gonna go to the left. If the lights are high up, it's gonna try to like stretch to go high up. So that's the thing about seedlings. So you need your lights definitely a little bit lower. I mean, I might even drop this a little bit lower. So that's how I start my seeding indoor every single year, and it's been working great for me. It's easy, it's not hard, it just takes some time. You don't have to do everything at once. You could come do some, like today I will do some tomorrow, and then every day during the whole week sometimes I will do a little bit. And once we seed for spring plant like this, and then the spring plant is growing, and we could when it's finally the temperature is right, and we could transplant our seedlings to the ground, start up your summer crop. You want to make sure you start seeding your summer crop, getting them coming behind, so this way you're not behind of the summer weather too. You want to make sure everything fall in places, so you have literally maximum production and harvest throughout this very short growing season that we have here in Long Island, New York. All right, if you're new, welcome to Green Tea Garden. We're all about growing a better home garden together. I'm in Long Island, New York, and we will come into spring weather soon. So click the subscribe button, followed by the bell icon. You'll never miss a video, and we have tons of video this year. I'm going to give you guys a lot of good content, showing you from starting to how the progress is going, how we're going to harvest every single way. If you guys are a beginner and new, by the time you finish all this, you're gonna be a master garden, growing your own plants and own food. You're gonna save so much money, and it's always good to grow with a family. Do it with a family. It's more experience, it's more fun, and it's amazing to see how plants grow. And don't forget, when everything is growing, share with your family, friends, neighbors, and even make some donation, because trust me, you can't eat it all. It's too much. All right, so thank you so much for watching Green Tea Garden. More videos coming up.